What's up, everyone? I am the kaiju coming from the Toku and Animation News Network, and this is my Quickie review for Transformers 1. Remember to click like, subscribe, the bell notification, and whatever else YouTube has you clicking on to support us. First, I need to set the mood. I walked into Transformers 1 with no expectations whatsoever. I have not been a Transformers fan in, 15-ish years? I loved the original growing up. I mean, it's not the greatest show when you watch it nowadays, but there are still cool episodes and moments in it. I loved Beast Wars. Beast Machines was pretty cool too, though not as good as Beast Wars. Wasn't a big fan of RID. Did not care for the Armada trilogy, at least the American side of series. I didn't like Armada. Wasn't big on Cybertron. I kind of liked its Japanese counterpart. And then I really loved Galaxy Force and never watched, Energon was Cybertron was Galaxy Force. I watched Galaxy Force, never watched Cybertron, and I loved animated, which was kind of funny because the first time I'm like looking at animated like, I don't know. And then animated was so great, and then they canceled it. And after that, my interest in Transformers kind of waned. Then there was the Prime series, which just reminded me too much of the Bayformers movies, and the Bayformer movies got worse as they went along. After Dark of the Moon, I was like, you know what? I'm done with Transformers. I got rid of all my Transformers merchandise, all my toys and stuff, just sold them all off. I was done. Way too much money spent on investments I should never have done. But that was how big of a Transformers fan I was. So I've been kind of like Transformers free outside of buying the movie on Blu-ray, the 86 movie on Blu-ray, and then buying it on 4K. That's been the extent of my Transformer purchases. So when Transformers 1 was announced, I really had no interest in going to see it. And Silverquill wanted to really see it. He was anticipating it, waiting for it all summer long, and I'm like, well, he's going to want to see it with want us to go see it with him, so okay, why not? We go and see this movie, and I was pleasantly surprised. I really enjoyed this film. It's very cliche. You know who the villain is actually going to be right in the first 15 minutes of the movie, if not before then. I was kind of fearing, though, because the first trailer made it look like it was all going to be jokes after jokes of one-liners and very childish, and that was it. That was going to be the whole basis for the movie, like every Marvel movie, every Disney movie has been over the last 5 years. Surprisingly, that was actually not to be the case. The jokes were well-timed, well put. When there was a dramatic scene, they let the drama flow without ruining it by some stupid joke to break the tension. It was fantastic. The voice acting was really good. So the basis of the movie is that Orion Pax and D16 are minors who they can't transform because for some reason all these minor bots have been created without transformation cogs. Don't know why that is the case. It just is. And the leader of Cybertron, Sentinel Prime, has been trying to find the matrix of leadership that has disappeared after a Quintesson attack. Orion Pax and D16, which sounds like some sort of D&D dice. They have been best buds since they first met. They are so in love with each other. Kind of, but they meet B, who's voiced by Keegan-Michael Key. I should mention Chris Hemsworth is Orion Pax, and Brian Tyree Henry is Megatron. All of them do a really good job with their voices. They all did a really nice job. They end up going to the surface to find the matrix of leadership, and all this crap happens, and the whole movie you're like, I just want to see one specific thing happen. I personally was like, I want to see D16 become Megatron. That's the big thing. I was waiting the entire movie, and it did not disappoint in that regard. The fall from grace story we got from D16 going into Megatron is so well done. I'm not spoiling it, I hope, because you do know that, right? And Orion Pax becoming Optimus Prime was well done too. Both characters have such strong points, strong characterizations in the movie. I can totally see why characters would side with Optimus, characters would side with Megatron. Both of them make strong, compelling arguments that you're like, damn, why couldn't our actual politics be like that? Where you can totally understand why one side would side with the one person they do. That's how it should be. But yes, we've got this great fall from grace story for Megatron and this great hero's journey story for Optimus Prime. It's, like I said, a bit cliche, but it's very well done. The animation is really outstanding. I'm getting a little tired of CGI animation, but the animation really worked. It also showed that you can have a compelling Transformers story without frickin' humans in it. That, I think, was the best part. No humans at all. There's a lot of great cameos in this movie. There's a lot of nods to G1. There's nods to all the different eras of Transformers. Darkwing is in there, which was kind of cool to see because I only know Darkwing by the toy. Never even owned the toy, but I know the character from the toy. It was like kind of, oh, let me try to spot who is it, what character. Oh, that's RC over there. Oh, that's Jazz. Oh, that's Ironhide. That's Soundwave, Shockwave. Oh, I think that's Ramjet. That was a lot of fun. The story is really well told. The trailer did not do the movie justice, which is a shame because the first trailer was really bad, and I feel like if people aren't Transformers fans, they saw that first trailer, they're probably like, nah, not for me. That, or if they're sick of the Michael Bay movies, also, nope, not for me. This is the first movie I've seen in theaters since Dark of the Moon for Transformers. And this was the best thing to happen to Transformers since animated. The soundtrack was pretty good, though I do wish it had been a little bit better. I really do think it would have been cool if they had some type of like new version of the original Transformers theme within it. That would have been really cool to hear. But overall, the music was fine for what it was. Towards the end, when the music had to be dramatic, there was this really cool sequence. There was no sound effects, no dialogue. It was just the music as things are transforming in the plot. Overall, I'm going to give Transformers 1 a solid 8 out of 10. It is one of this year's best movies and perhaps the best animated movie of the year. Then again, this has been the only animated movie I've seen this year, because none of the other animated movies that have come out this year have really wowed me. I can tell you, I certainly have no interest in that woke Lord of the Rings looking movie, and I don't usually use the word woke, but here we are. Anyway, what did you think of Transformers 1? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you not want to see it? What is your favorite Transformers series? Let me know in the comments below. Click like, subscribe, the bell notification, whatever else YouTube has you clicking on to support me. You can support me on Patreon and Bluesky at TAANN Network, Facebook, Instagram, Discord at Kaiju no Kami, and my website, creativitybydesignllc.com. You can also buy cool Kaiju no Kami merchandise at creativitybydesignllc.com/shop. There's also a link in the description below. And until next time, bye.